Over the last couple of years, our men's team, they've had a taste of success, being really close third last year, fourth the year before, and for some of these guys on our team, this is the last year for them of eligibility and time at York, or they've got one more year, so I think there's a hunger there amongst the guys to try and get the job done. Key sprinters for us, we're welcoming back Ingvar Mosley this year in the hurdles, so I think that's going to be a huge addition. The Canadian champ in the hurdles outdoors, so I think that's going to be a big bonus for us. Dante Richards-Kwok, bronze medalist at the World Championships coming in, that's only going to solidify our sprints for us as well in that area. And we have a lot of other key guys to look at. You have your Burko Montanat, who's in his fourth year, so we're looking for Burko now to start stepping up and rising to the occasion for our program. On the distance side, we've got Ryan Charlton in his final year of eligibility, Andrew Heaney in there as well. For the guys, the key thing is those guys are looking for those guys to pick up some key points for us in their individual events, but also our men's 4x8 team a couple of years ago broke the school record that was over 20 years old, and I think the guys are striving to lower that time again this year, and hopefully that'll get them on the podium at the national championships. The throwers continue to be a strong group for us. Umar Khan's in his last year of eligibility. Eric Brathwaite's continuing to throw well. According to all reports from the throws area, he's ahead of where he was last year, so we're expecting big things from him. Chris Priest is continuing to improve. Noja Savillingham, he's continuing to improve as well. So the throws will continue to be a strong part for us this year. We're looking for a lot of key points on our men's throws to lead us towards our ultimate goal. In the jumps, obviously, we're looking at David McKay, to defend his OUA and CIS title, being the Canada Games champion this summer as well. So he's going to be a big guy for us. In that, we're looking at Richard Jensen coming off injury from last year, Don Pratt as well on the triple jump. So we're rounded in a lot of different areas now. We're pretty solid, and our jumps will be key contributors for us as well. A big one right off the bat for us is going to be Charles Ampalafi. He's a guy who's a long jumper, triple jumper, and high jumper. So he's a guy who we're looking at that can medal for us in 3 different events at the national championships. As a rookie coming in as a multi-eventer, Junior Solomon out of Barrie, Ontario. He's got some pedigree behind him as a multi-eventer, so we're looking at him to have some good performances. Kind of a diamond in the rough for us is Bismarck Boateng, a former soccer player at Ryerson, who has a ton of speed, and this is a guy who works hard every day, and we look for Bismarck to try and qualify individually for the national championships as well. Other guys we have would be Chafari Bailey. He's been through the college system a little bit coming in. He's a sprinter, has some springs, so we're actually going to experiment with him in the long jump as well to see where he may be on that for us. And another guy we would have would be Makonka. Makonka's he's an international student for us. He's only been in Canada for a year, possesses great speed as a sprinter, so we'll be looking at Makonka to fit in for us in a relay for sure, and in the years to come in the sprints. Seeing as the OUA conference is very tough, it's probably the most challenging conference. 6 of the top 10 teams last year in the CIS were from the OUA. It's going to be a battle, so I think if we're in the mix in the top 3, it's going to come down to each single day, everyone at their best, and hopefully on the final day we're able to pull it out.